So, would you like me to do this in English, Hindi?
English.
English, okay. So, it's indeed my honor to be here in Mizoram along with Chief Minister Lalduhoma ji and his full team. The reason we have made this visit is to jointly look at the prospects for Mizoram's growth and development, identify structural issues, the vision, and the developmental path going forward. And based on that, the Ministry of DoNER, as a partner to Mizoram State, work alongside Mizoram State to be able to achieve those goals. Today, my department and I have made an over 2 hour presentation to the Chief Minister and his team in terms of what we see as the growth drivers for Mizoram, the issues that need to be addressed, our suggestions for the consideration of the government in terms of the areas of focus, and how we together can accomplish the Prime Minister's dream of making sure that the Northeast is indeed the growth engine of the Indian economy. There has been a complete transformation of how the developmental path of the Northeast has been defined in the last decade by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. The Northeast, which is really the vantage point and the entry point for all of Southeast Asia into the Indian subcontinent, must play a very, very important role in the dynamics of India's growth. And with that in mind, the Northeast has received in the last 10 years a huge impetus from a developmental path, both on infrastructure as well as human resource. A area which received government funding of close to 27,000 crores per annum. Today, in terms of the 10% gross budgetary support of 55 line ministries, receives over 1,05,000 crores in terms of annual capital expenditure from the government of India, which means that there's close to a four-fold jump in terms of the investment potential that this area is receiving. On all areas of infrastructure, from roads to airports to highways, close to about 45,000 kilometers of roads have been constructed under Pradhan Mantri Gramin Sadak Yojana, covering close to about 50,000 crores. National highways has grown from 10,000 kilometers to close to 16,000 kilometers. We had only 9 airports in the Northeast. 2 states did not even have a single airport, Arunachal Pradesh and Sikkim. Today, the 8 Northeast states have 17 airports. As far as railways are concerned, only 1 state was connected by railways in over 60 years of independence. Today, 3 states are connected, and in the near future, all states will be connected by railways. Close to about 19 railway projects are ongoing. Almost 82,000 crores worth of capex on the rail front. And therefore, there has been a huge push towards Purvottar, or the northeast, with specific reference to Mizoram. From the period of 2004 to 2014, over 10 years, Mizoram received from the central government a paltry sum of only 4,734 crores, which means an average of less than 500 crores per year. In the last 10 years of Prime Minister Narendra Modi's government, Mizoram has received close to 33,178 crores, which means over 3,500 crores per year. For the financial year 24-25, 1 year alone, 6,236 crores of tax devolution will come to the state of Mizoram. Which means what? Which means that in the 10 years from 2004 to 14, a state that received only 4,734 crores is in 1 year now receiving close to 6,236 crores. In terms of grant and aid from Government of India, in 10 years, Mizoram from 2004 to 2014 received 21,359 crores. In the 10 years of the Modi government, Mizoram has received double of that, 41,396 crores. In terms of major projects, 6 in particular, the 60 megawatt Turial hydro project was commissioned, costing close to about 1,422 crores in 2017. 21 projects under NESIDS, close to 500 crores have been sanctioned. Our Kaladan multimodal transport project and the trilateral highway project connecting the northeast with Myanmar, close to 3,000 crores have been allocated, which is work in progress. The Indian Institute of Mass Communication has had a northeastern regional campus inaugurated in November of 2022. In the area of roads, 910 kilometers of national highways and close to about 600 kilometers of national highway corridors have been sanctioned with a capital cost of close to 11,465 crores. And Mizoram has been connected with broad gauge of the Indian Railways at Bhairabi in May 2016, and now work is ongoing from Bhairabi to Sairang rail line project, 52 kilometers at a cost of 8,213 crores, which is close to 93% complete, with 48 tunnels and 142 bridges. Even in terms of civil aviation, now Lengpui has multiple connections, and all of this has been buttressed on the state's growth rate of close to about 13%, per capita income of 2,32,000, which is a 14% increase over last year, and our GDP, our gross state domestic product, of close to 48,000 crores. We have tremendous potential ideas in Mizoram in the area of tourism, whether it's wildlife, sports, in the area of bamboo, horticulture and agriculture, in the area of hydropower, which we have discussed with the Honorable Chief Minister Lalduhoma and his team. And in addition to this, in the area of telecom, which is also my analogous ministry, communications, we have approved a project of 430 crores for Mizoram, Meghalaya and Tripura for 100% saturation of 4G, under which 53 new sites have been approved under our 4G saturation project and 2 under our border outpost and inpost scheme, of which I'm glad to report to you that 37 sites have been erected. The balance 18 sites will also be erected quickly, which is my commitment to the Chief Minister. We have had very fruitful discussions in terms of the way forward, and I look forward to returning to Mizoram very soon, where the state government will also put up a presentation in terms of the vision for the state, the growth drivers for the state, so that we can then be on execution mode in terms of taking this development growth path forward under the leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji. Finally, I thank our Chief Minister Lalduhoma ji for his hospitality, for his friendship, and a very old relationship that I share with him. And it indeed is a privilege to be with him today in Aizawl, and I look forward to coming back soon. Thank you very much.
I want to introduce you and your family. Let me speak.
Yes.
Scindia in Scindia, royal family niya. Apu hi Jivajirao Scindia niya. Suchu Gwalior Maharaja nunung garani. Lalduhoma niya. Ni apa hi Madam Rao Scindia. Civil aviation te, tourism te, human resource te, katiang local to. India Ram Minister zinga at a very pola kanay. Kanya apa nenhian kanin na emaw close friend kanya so ni po hi efapa ang maya kaen na niya. So tiyang ang chungkuan na relation retak kalon na ipuito ten niya. Etiya minister ron ni nuyan kan kalapiang kanin muah delia. Tatsuan til tarhya duani kan keni ang de ubok new system. Kalpung tarhya du ve a ministry and kolahian system tarik ang mutu to kan lo me ma tu na ma chanbik Mizoram inakan loti ve a po hian kan har san na reng a hian kalopu yang su a solve dan kalongai tuang di zat ane ma dile ngai lo na thok chak mi ania ama po hian parliamentary ang hianin re tak experience na ito ania kan trangkai puya me Mizoram hianin din kay mani hey DoNER NAC kan han titahi ministry zong hianin kan tanson an puimo as well ta so tani ker kan han nei alawam kan ti me ma poina po kan meeting kha kan lok pui le local lo se chuan kan beisei phal lo tu te kha local awang gen beisei na thak tam tak kan nei pa chunga yen kan lo me ni kan indu zong te zalen takin zong ru